Hello, my friend, Alicia Lynn here, and I am sitting in one of the most exquisitely beautiful and inspiring places that I love to come in nature. You can probably hear all the noise in the background. I'm hoping that by having this on you can hear my voice, but I'm in this cave. Let me show you around. I'm in this cave, and this is my view. And I wish you were sitting right here with me. But you are, because I'm filming this, so I'm capturing the moment so you can live it with me. It's just so incredibly beautiful here and makes me curious. There's a few things that I've been in my inner inquiry around since being here this morning. I walked down the path and went down. You can get right behind the waterfall here. And I snuggled up next to this little tree, and I was like right at the edge of the kind of cliff that it drops down, and just allowing the spray to come over me. And it was just this incredible moment that I could actually just feel myself being breathed. And it was this moment of incredible interconnectedness with all of life. Being able to feel this power and this beauty of this falling water that is just so abundant. It never stops flowing. It is just thousands of gallons of water just pouring over the edge of this rock and just plummeting to the rocks below and then being carried. It just never stops. And it makes me realize like how nature's always here for us, silently, quietly. It's never in the news feed trying to scream to get your attention like all of the million of other things in life that are screaming and trying to get your attention. But it's just always here, waiting to heal us, waiting to hold us, ready to just beam its love and energy and beauty to us, which is just such a blessing. If only we can carve out a little bit of time in our days to really soak her in, Mother Nature, to really soak her in, and this gift we get to be on this planet at this time in this life, in these bodies, to experience this gorgeous beauty. And how often do we take time to do it? How often do we allow our mind to just take over and guilt us if we do take time for ourselves, or should us into all the other tasks and activities that we think we should do? And how often does that take us out of our rhythm of just being here, of just being here now in this beautiful home, this beautiful place that we get to call home for just a very short blip of time? As I was sitting here, there are butterflies. There are butterflies dancing everywhere. If I can capture a little video of one, I will. And these butterflies are just so stunning. They just sit there and their wings open. And you know, I look really close. One just landed on this big green leaf next to me. And she's just sitting there And, I see her moving her tentacles and she's taking a bath. She's just doing her thing. I don't know if she even knows she's a butterfly. She's just sitting there. I can see one right now on the dirt. She's just sitting there being so beautiful. And I wondered to myself, does she even know she has these big, gorgeous, colorful wings on her back? Does she know? Does she know how gorgeous that is? And how, if only she would stay there for just a moment longer, that us humans would love to just stare at her for just a moment longer. And it seems like just as you get close enough with the camera, she flutters off and flies. And it honestly made me wonder if you realize that you have these big, beautiful wings or this big, beautiful aura around you, or if you realize just how stunning you actually are. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So there are tons of people that walk through nature that won't even notice the butterfly. It doesn't mean she's any less beautiful. Doesn't mean anything about her if she's noticed or not. But can you notice? Can you take in that extra few moments of just drinking it up? Drinking up the beauty of your friend, your child, your loved one, your beloved, the flower, the tree, the waterfall, the nature. It's all around us. We don't have to come to this exquisite of an obvious place with this huge waterfall to be able to appreciate it. Some of the beauty I appreciate most is when I find a little weed, which I wouldn't even call a weed. So many plants that grow in your neighborhood right now are medicine or are even edible, and you don't even know it, and we just call them weeds, and we spray pesticide on them and we spray weed killer on them, and it's just a travesty. And some of the most beautiful things that I revere in nature are just when a little so-called weed or a flower pops through the cracks in the pavement and a flower comes forth. And in those moments you realize beauty is trying to emerge everywhere, is emerging everywhere. Despite the hardest circumstances, beauty is emerging. Despite your hardest upbringings or past, beauty is emerging. And your soul is moving towards the light. Everything grows towards the light. These plants twist and turn off the side of this cliff and reach up to the sun. They twist and turn towards the light. Your soul is always seeking that which it knows to be most true and life-giving. No matter how much darkness or pain is there, no matter how many shadows are there, the shadows prove the sunshine, the light. We are always growing towards it. And no matter what classification or type of plant you are, it's all beautiful. Can you recognize the beauty that you are? The wings that are sprouted behind your back that you don't even recognize. Can you allow yourself to just see that? Appreciate that. Be grateful for that. What you appreciate appreciates. What quality in you will you water with your love, with your devotion, with your appreciation. It is those things that grow in your life. You are all of it. All the things you dislike, all the things you abhor, all the things that you adore, you are all of it. You can accept yourself as all of it, and you can water those qualities that if it's qualities that you wish you had, I assure you, you already have them. So appreciate where they do exist, water them in you with your praise, with your recognition, and they will continue to grow and bloom. As you continue to grow and bloom more and more and more towards the sun, towards the truth, towards the light. That is your nature. Keep watering those. Don't give energy to the other stuff that doesn't deserve your attention. Water your garden where you want it to grow. Pull out the weeds. Oh, now we're talking about weeds. What a funny full circle. But the weeds of the mind, we don't need to, if you're trying to grow vegetables in your garden, you do need to pull out those invasive weeds that can take over. And if they're edible, just throw them in your salad. Dandelion greens are very good for your liver. Don't throw those out. Pick them out of your garden though, so they don't choke out your tomato plants. You can use analogies for anything that you want to make a point. Just saying. But water that which you desire to grow. Water the fruits of your soul, of your spirit. And I do hope you take a moment in nature to remember the healing and the beauty that's around you all the time. Allow yourself to be breathed by life. Allow yourself to let go of the shoulds and the tasks and the doings and the grip that your mind has over you. Allow yourself to appreciate this moment right now. Appreciate the breath that is moving in and out of your lungs, that is feeding every cell in your body. And if you'd like, take time to just take it all in. Beauty, beauty, beauty all around you. Beauty, 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 beauty all around you. Beauty, 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 beauty. All around you, beauty. Remember, remember.